Welcome back, Aquanauts. This is playing a thing known as Aquanaut's Holiday, Hidden Memories. Today, for better or worse, we conclude our search for Dr. William Glover. But first, a musical turtle. And with that, we have another ball of juice. And I guess we'll cash it in. We don't know what we're walking into, so it would be best to have our sub in top shape. Ah, boost improvement. Well, if there's anything we have to run away from in a hurry, down in the number 1 spot, I guess that'll be helpful. Anyway, before we head on over, I suppose we can take a moment to make sure we've seen everything we need to see in the Refuge of Tuna. And here's a promising site. Always a pleasure to bring a new shark into the database. Other than the zebra shark, it seems to be familiar sights and familiar faces. I guess we'll make our way on over to, well, whatever it is. Well, this seems to be the place. I guess we'd better check in at Kasira Base while we have a chance. Who knows when we'll be able to do it again. Hell, this could be the last human contact we'll ever know. Might as well make the most of it. Come to think of it, we haven't seen any other people around this base. Yeah? Ah, come on, Jessica, we're tense enough already. Well, that is credible and good advice in pretty much any situation, but that's not Piscemancy at all. I mean, where's the fish? Piscemancy is serious business. I wonder if he's disappointed that his wasn't a fish either. Well, enough of that. No more putting it off. It's time to make the big dive. This is where the trail ends, folks. For Bill and maybe for us. If we tried to come here before, Dolphin would have no part of it. Too dangerous. He ain't going, like it or not. But now that we've communicated with his predecessor, we're invited in by the voice. Yeah. Let's do it. Still so close to the surface, and already it's this dark. We do want to hear your last message, Bill. That's why we came. Please, do tell. Black pyramid butterfly fish. It's eerie down here, but nothing out of the ordinary so far. I wonder if Glover's family interpreted the voice as the Word of God. I suppose under the circumstances there would be stranger conclusions to reach. Knowing there was an exception, Bill still got ready to enter the monastery, but I wonder if the seed of doubt had been planted. Down here, life starts to grow stranger. Bill was quite the Renaissance man. Were you aware humanity has directly visited the deepest known place on the Earth's surface, the Challenger Deep of the Mariana Trench? It's true. 50 years ago, on January 23rd, 1960, Jacques Picard of Switzerland and Lieutenant Don Walsh of the U.S. Navy boarded the Bathyscaphe Trieste and commenced their historic descent to the bottom of the Challenger Deep. At 30,000 feet, a shudder ran through the entire 13-ton pressure sphere as the outer section of the Trieste's lone plexiglass window cracked under the weight of 1,000 atmospheres. Still they descended. At last, nearly 5 hours into its descent, Trieste came to rest on the floor of the Challenger Deep, 7 miles down. Picard and Walsh spent only 20 minutes there in the heart of the Mariana Trench before beginning their 3-hour return. Never before had human eyes looked directly upon that deepest place on Earth. None have seen it since. Picard and Walsh reported spotting some sort of flatfish at the bottom. Modern marine biology has disputed this report, claiming that nothing we'd classify as a fish could possibly survive those conditions. Surely it must have been a sea cucumber or the like. And yet. In 2008, just 2 short years ago, the Hadal snailfish was discovered living in the Japan Trench at a depth of 7,700 meters, well into the freezing, crushing hadopelagic blackness. It is the deepest dwelling vertebrate fish known to date. We've walked upon the surface of our moon, become quite familiar with its features. To leave a single human footprint on the abyssal plain beneath the waters of our own homeworld. Maybe never. There's still so much we don't know.